This video lesson is about finding the range of quadratic equations, okay? Remember, the range is the set of all y values, all right? So we're going to look at two examples. Notice the difference here. One is negative 2x squared plus 2x plus 4, and the other one is 2x squared plus 2x plus 4. Notice that these equations are the same except for the minus sign here, okay? Now, also remember that when we enter these into Desmos, well, we can enter them exactly, we can actually enter them as we see them. You just need to get practice with Desmos and entering these. But let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so here I've pulled up the Desmos screen. So I'm going to go in here and I'm going to type that first one, okay? And it was negative 2x squared plus 2x plus 4. All right. So here you can see it is graphed for us. Notice that it opens down. All right. So this negative sign here is what made this open down. Okay. We have our solutions. You can also see it crosses the y-axis here at plus 4. And again, 4 is here in the function, plus 4, okay? We probably should put this in as y equals, but you can see that it is graphed for you. And notice we're talking about the range, so it's going to be all of the values positive up, all the y values going up and all the y values going down. Well, you can see that it's going to go down. It's going to continue going down forever. It's going to include all of those numbers going down, but it stops going, or it starts here at plus 4.5. If we pressed on that, we would see that that's 4.5. So it's going to be everything that is below 4.5. So how are we going to identify that when we're talking about the range? Our y's have to be less than or equal to 4.5. So when we talk about the range, it's going to be our y values have to be less than or equal to 4.5. All right. Again, this identifies all the y values that are less than or equal to this point, 4.5. So everything less than 4.5. All right, let's do another example. 2x squared plus 2x plus 4. So here, I'm going to go to this one, and I'm going to type in the very similar, but instead of this one's going to be positive. So 2x squared plus 2x plus 4. All right. So notice that this is graphed very similarly. I'm going to go back in. I'm going to enter this as y equals. We might want to get used to entering that as y equals. All right. So, but it's the same thing. You can see, but this now, instead of being a negative 2, is positive 2, and that means it's going to open up. All right. You can also see that this does have a y-intercept at plus 4. Same thing, plus 4. All right. But how do we identify the range? Remember, the range is the set of all y values. Well, nothing down here is included, but everything from this point up is included. So this point is still at 4.5, 4.5, but now it has to be everything that's greater than 4.5. So on this one, if we were talking about the range, it would be our set of y values that are greater than or equal to the 4.5, okay? Or you could see this written as a fraction sometimes, but 4.5 is your range for this one. Everything greater than or everything above or more than 4.5 is included in the range.